Now we're gonna do a couple of different walking movements. So clear some space, and you can take your staff with you, and you may even want two. And you're gonna go in a tandem step. So you go heel, toe, like you're walking on a tightrope. And just walk around your room, walk around the halls. Don't go too far, but heel, toe. So this is narrowing your base of support, which makes it harder to balance. So how would you then regress the pose? You would slightly widen your base of support. So that would look like, instead of a straight line, maybe you're slightly checkerboarded, a little bit offset, or a little rotated. All right, you can work up to a full tandem. And if going is easy, give yourself a little obstacle course, walk over some blankets or pillows for a challenge, or carefully, you can go backward. The thing about going backward, what's hard, obviously you can't see where you're going, but remember when you move your head, it affects your balance. So be careful when you turn to look behind you, that might be where you have the hardest time to balance. So I would say to turn your head to look behind you when you're stopped, not while you're moving. Okay. So tandem step, front or back. Good. Feel those little micro adjustments in your feet, right? All right, next one, tiptoe walking. Up on your tiptoes, walk around. Light touch. A couple ways to challenge yourself. Instead of looking down, look forward. You can even tiptoe in different directions, sideways or backward over a couple of obstacles. Strengthen those feet, calves. Good. All right, next one, heels, heel walking. This one can be a little harder, okay? So I suggest to lean forward slightly, so you're almost like bowing a little forward. Just keep your weight in front of you. Heel, toes up. Heels up. This is one of the best things to prevent shuffling and scuffing later in life, is to keep that dorsiflexion, the ability to flex your feet upward, really strong and stable. Good, toes up, heel walking. If this is painful, then use socks or even shoes to practice. You're feeling it, right? This is tough. All right, let it down. Anytime you need, you can stop, shake it out, or do some of those rotations again to release little cramps or little blockages. Okay, next one is the grapevine. So you go side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. If you run out of room, just turn around, or if you're getting more fluent with it, you can actually just go around and without really planning your path, you just do a grapevine in circles or in zigzags, changing directions. If it's hard to completely overlap your feet, you can just simply go side front, but you don't cross it. So you go like side front into like a tandem, side back in a tandem, instead of actually crossing the feet over. Although with practice, you'll probably do just fine. Give your hips a little swivel, let your arms kind of move. This is a dance move, so have a little rhythm to it. Really good for balance. You don't really think about it after a while. Your feet will become fluent. You'll even start looking like you're in the circus here. Oops, add the spins if you want. All right, that's asking for it. Okay, nice. And now the next one is the stork step. So you know how the stork can just stand there on one foot and wait for the fish for like a half hour? We won't do that long, but 5 to 10 seconds if you can. Hover before stepping again. And the staff is there if you need it, although try not to hang on to it unless you need to. Okay, so it's there as much as you need and as little as you can. You can go front or back. The bigger the steps, the harder it is. Instead of looking down, try looking up for a challenge, or forward rather. And don't worry if you lose your balance. You can step down or readjust. How are the legs doing? They're starting to work, huh? All right, good work.